Good afternoon. Welcome, everyone. We begin our gathering in a good way by acknowledging with gratitude that we are here on the traditional lands of the Lekungun ancestors and families, the Sanhis and the Esquimalt nations. My name is Pedro Marquez. I am a professor at the School of Business here at Royal Roads University, and I will be your guide through this important ceremony. It is my privilege to extend a truly very warm welcome to one and everyone here today. Today marks our 54th convocation at Royal Roads University. We're so pleased that you're here with us. And this one is the fourth and last out of this round of ceremonies. And please don't tell others, but I believe that this is going to be the best one. Before we begin, I have a few points to share with you. First, as part of our initiative to make our ceremonies more environmentally friendly, we've gone paperless for this year's convocation program. You can scan the QR code now or view it on the RAU Convocation website. Secondly, in just a few minutes, I will ask you to rise just before the graduates and the academic platform party enters the auditorium. Meanwhile, please ensure that all cell phones and other electronic devices are turned off during the duration of this ceremony. Thank you and be welcome. So the time has come. If you're comfortable in doing so, please rise and remain on your seats for the academic procession. Let me point your attention to one of our screens so I can introduce Lekwungen elder Ukwe Lipton, who we also know by his English name Clarence Butch Dick, who will share a welcome to the ancestral lands.
I special CMCA Asayu Helpton, Chiles and Lakongan. ACM Nustielicha, ACM Nushwalqua, Haishqua Quansana, Techel Lakongan Tanuk, Haichka CM Naquilia. Good morning, my friends and family. My English name is Butch Dick, and my First Nation name is Uquelipton, and I come from the Songhees Nation. It's my great honor once again to be here at Royal Roads during Convocation. It's always a very exciting time, and I know that I can always feel the vibrations in the room and how excited and happy everyone is. Through my education life, I've been to many convocations and graduations. In particular, when I was a teacher, I watched young children leave early childhood education into kindergarten, from kindergarten to elementary, elementary to middle school, and middle school to high school. What we never outgrow is the fact that we acknowledge accomplishment always, no matter how old you are or how young you are. Accomplishment is so essential to our lives as people. And your accomplishment should be recognized. And we thank you for what you've done and what you've accomplished to this day. And also to thank the Royal Roads University and the faculty and admin and the staff at Royal Roads. We always lift up our hands to you. On behalf of myself, my wife, and my family, we congratulate each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Butch. We appreciate your warm welcome. If I could ask you to please rise and join me in the singing of the Canadian National Anthem, led by Aidan Holt from the Victoria Conservatory of Music.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Aidan. Please be seated. It is my honor to introduce our President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Philip Steenkamp.
Thank you, Dr. Marquez. And good afternoon, everybody. It's so wonderful to see so many people gathered here today for this joyful occasion. Mr. Chancellor, honored guests, faculty, staff, proud families, and of course, our amazing graduates. I too want to acknowledge our presence here on the lands of the Lekwungen-speaking peoples, the Esquimalt and Songhees nations, and it is truly an honor to be able to live and work and learn on these lands each and every day. So graduates, after a lot of very hard work, you've made it. welcome to the community of Royal Roads graduates and alumni. It's a community of people doing inspiring, crucial work in nearly every corner of the globe. And it's a remarkably diverse group of people coming from a wide range of backgrounds, offering a wide range of skills and knowledge, and holding a wide range of perspectives. I know you will now continue to contribute your own skills and knowledge, your own unique insights and perspectives. And as you do that, I encourage you to keep using one skill in particular. It's one of the foundational skills of change making, and that's the ability to disagree constructively and to have conversations across differences. And I'm afraid that this is something that's becoming something of a lost art. Affecting change, of course, isn't just about developing new ideas and policies. It's not just about talking them through with colleagues. Change-making, in fact, demands that we engage with people who don't see things the way we do, people with different opinions, sometimes dramatically different opinions. Sometimes your goals in those conversations is to persuade, sometimes it's to learn, sometimes it's to find whatever narrow sliver of common ground you might have, and sometimes it's just to understand, to lay the groundwork for the next conversation. One of our faculty members, Professor David Black, has talked about the need to take a walk in the wilderness. And I think there's real benefit in stepping away from the well-paved streets and sidewalks of our own ways of thinking and trekking along unknown paths of somebody else's point of view. Well, for instance, I read the New York Times, but I should go to Fox News occasionally to see the other side, right? It's especially important when we have these conversations across differences, that we are genuinely listening in good faith. If we're hoping to persuade, then we should at least be open to being persuaded by others. That doesn't necessarily mean buying other people's worldviews in total, but instead allowing our own worldview to shift, maybe to broaden a little. Universities should absolutely be places where that kind of constructive disagreement is the norm, where conversations across divides are everywhere. It's part of how we learn from each other. It's also something we model for the rest of society. But we do have to recognize that there's a genuine tension. While it's important that universities are places of open dialogue, it's just as important that we're places that fully include and welcome students in all of their diversity. And the open expression of hateful views or hurtful views can make a lot of people feel unwelcome. The need to constantly relitigate questions that are core to your identity or to your culture can be exhausting at best and hostile and traumatic at worst. And let's not be naive either. There are some bad faith players who weaponize the freedom to explore and advance ideas, using it as a vehicle for harassment and abuse. Right now, universities right across North America are struggling because that tension between open dialogue and inclusive welcoming spaces is a genuine tension. And it's being severely tested right now. I don't have an easy resolution to that struggle, and I don't think anybody does. But of course, universities are not about finding easy answers, least of all here at Royal Roads. We take on the big, tough problems. We don't shy away from thorny issues. And while I don't have an answer, I do want to suggest two principles that can guide you as you take on your own conversations. The first is this: there can be no open dialogue if we aren't creating those welcoming spaces, if we aren't laying the ground for diversity and inclusion, whether it's at a university or anywhere else in our community. Voices can be stifled just as much through exclusion and harassment as they can be through regulation. The second principle is this: that we can disagree even vehemently with another person, yet still believe their views are honestly and sincerely held. And there's tremendous value in understanding those views. As change makers, We would be limiting ourselves severely if we only spoke with the people we agree with, if we never ventured beyond areas of comfort and certainty. Because progress is so often made at the edges, bringing people in, expanding the boundaries of what's possible and who's included. You are now heading out into a world more polarized than I can remember it ever being. And that polarization is driven by social media algorithms, by manipulation, by propaganda and disinformation. But it's also driven by anger, fear, pain, grief, and loss. And understanding those emotions is critical to the conversations we need to have. So while I've said the critical skill here is dialogue across differences, there's an even deeper skill at play, and that is the skill of compassion. And compassion is truly a skill. It's learned and honed over time. It's strengthened with practice. It's renewed through conscientious application. Compassion doesn't mean abandoning principle. It doesn't mean weakness of position. It does mean openness, and it does mean genuine, wholehearted listening. So graduates, the challenges we face as a community, a country, a planet, are big. Whether you're dealing with them at the international level or in one organization, you won't want to face them alone. Not if you want to succeed. The kind of challenges you've been preparing to take on will require you to build bridges and find common ground, even if it's only for the moment, even if it's only for this one project or this one change. And finding that common ground this time makes the next that more likely. You may find you start building out that sliver of land into something bigger and more durable. So as you take your own walks in the wilderness, it's my hope that you'll find those journeys rewarding, that they change you, and even more, that they help change our world. Graduates, on behalf of the entire Royal Roads University community, let me offer you our congratulations on your remarkable achievement. Let me express how incredibly proud we are to have you. And let me wish you the very best of luck in the months and the years to come. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to invite Chancellor Nelson Chan to the podium. Chancellor.
There's nothing like a delayed applause, so thanks everyone. Good afternoon and welcome. President Steenkamp, honored guests, Royal Roads University faculty and staff, friends and family, and especially our graduates. It's such a pleasure to welcome you here. I'm always so happy to celebrate the graduation of Royal Roads students. In fact, I'd like to commemorate with perhaps a little bit of a selfie here. Sorry. Sorry. Carla's in the front row, who works at Royal Roads, and a number of your loving co-workers put me up to singling you out, so congratulations, Carla. I got a nice squishy head selfie that I'll send you later. Graduates, as you take it in today, you might be celebrating the end of all the hard work, or maybe seeing your professors and being with your cohort, you're reminded of how much your program demanded of you. And it's true. At Royal Roads, we did ask a lot of you, but you came through, and with flying colors. Your determination got you here today. Thank you. Thank you for your time, your imagination, your creation, and collaboration. I hope that as you prepare to cross this stage, you feel that all the late nights, the study groups, reading and listening was worth it. That's a really big hope, by the way. I hope that your time here has inspired you with the courage to transform the world. And I hope that you will accept my deepest, most sincere congratulations on your achievement. You started this journey because something within you called out for more. Whether you find your more in your community or on a larger domestic or global stage, what you've learned here will impact many beyond just yourself. and that is something worth celebrating. But you couldn't have done it alone, and as such, I'd like to extend my thanks to your family and friends and supporters, whether they're here with you today or cheering you on from afar. Thank you, family and friends, for giving up some of your precious time with these graduates. You are a big part of getting them to this day. Now, graduates, you answered the inner call for more. You nurtured that feeling. Please continue to feed that curiosity. Take that initiative. Do not settle for anything less. Follow that feeling. It will open doors, create opportunities, and foster relationships. But like all great deals, it comes with a catch. And the catch is, we need you now more than ever. Whether we know it or not, your community needs you, the world needs you. And I challenge you to answer the call and to take what you've learned and experienced to make real change. Identifying what needs change is easy. Doing it, leading, inspiring, engaging, and connecting with others, that is where the real work and impact happens. But I know that you are ready, I know that you are willing, and I know that you are able. So after today, because you should always balance hard work with a little celebration and a lot of tequila. Okay, maybe a little tequila, not a lot of tequila. I know that you will not shy away from the wicked problems and challenges that desperately need your attention. I trust that you will go forward, leading with the heart, creativity, and courage that you have already shown. Do so with the confidence that as Canada's University for Changemakers, we prepared you to take on these challenges. You've already made life-changing decisions. Just continue to do so. You are prepared and you are ready. Graduates, I wish you all the very best, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, President Steenkamp and Chancellor Chan, for heartfelt, honest, relevant messages. I came to Canada from Mexico, so your beverage of choice could not have been a better one. If I could ask you, if I could draw your attention again onto the screens, I'd like to share a congratulations message from Her Honor, the Honorable Janet Austin, Lieutenant Governor of British Columbia.
Honored graduates, families, and friends, I'm speaking to you today from the traditional territory of the Lekwungen peoples, whom I thank for sharing these lands in peace and friendship. To the graduates, you're all to be congratulated on completing a rigorous program of studies, through which you will have gained valuable expertise in your chosen field of study. You've also had the privilege of participating in a learning culture that holds community betterment as a core responsibility and values engaged learning as fundamental to ensuring a civil society and a sustainable future. To the university leadership, faculty, and staff, I thank you for upholding this culture and for understanding that education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire. To the graduates, you will be called upon to lead our country and our society in finding new and creative ways to respond to climate change, to advance reconciliation, to alleviate poverty and inequality, and to manage the restructuring of economy and society flowing from technological advance. In responding to these challenges, I encourage you to remember that all fields of knowledge are connected, that knowledge should be shared within and across disciplines, and that there is no perfect right way to do things, and no one person or discipline has all the answers. I encourage you to engage deeply and constructively with those whose views are different from your own, and to listen with curiosity and a genuine desire to find those places of compromise in between the extremes of public opinion. I encourage you to be tireless in search of meaningful ambition, by which I mean success, happiness, and achievement as defined by you, not by others, or by society's cliched symbols of success. And to put your ambition to work in support of something bigger than yourself, the collectivity in which you work, the community in which you live, and the larger society in which we all reside. I ask you to remember that the future is not something we passively enter. It is something we create. I leave you with my heartfelt congratulations and my wish that you will find satisfaction and meaningful purpose in that act of creation. Haichkasiam.
Please welcome Jennifer Smith, Manager of Alumni Relations, to present the Alumni Orator.
Thank you, Pedro. So today marks a milestone in your Royal Roads journey, but not the end. We in Alumni Relations will continue to support you as you transform from student to alumni. As part of this commitment, during Convocation, we invite alumni who exemplify our university core values to return to campus and inspire our new graduates. So perhaps there's one of you future alumni orators here today. It is with great pleasure that I'm now able to introduce our latest alumni orator. Throughout her career, April Hickey has been a fierce advocate for women in her workplace, community, and social circles. April is a proud RRU alumni who received her graduate certificate in corporate social innovation. Excuse me. With over 15 years of experience in leadership, mentoring, and strategic team development, with career experience from PricewaterhouseCoopers to WestJet to ATB Financial, she is now the co-founder and chief growth officer at Toast, a talent partner that increases gender diversification within tech industry. As a certified changed practitioner and social innovative enthusiast, she brings a wealth of expertise in business processing improvements, digital transformation, and change management to Toast and its community of diverse and passionate women. Please join us in welcoming your 2024 Alumni Orator, April Hickey.
Wow, thank you so much. Good afternoon and congrats, class of 2024. You guys did it. Round of applause, one more. I am going to start by saying that the story I've often told myself is I am not supposed to be standing here right now. This is a manifestation for me, however, as I dreamed of this opportunity when I was at my own convocation just last year. While I was leaving, I was speaking to my two sons who were with me, and I said, I really hope you enjoyed the convocation and you see what I was working towards when I missed, your hockey games. And my oldest said to me, Mom, you also missed baseball. Okay, thank you. I do feel incredibly grateful for the invitation to be here today to speak with you all. In almost every role I've held throughout my career, I've been a face for change. Being an official school for changemakers, Royal Roads was the obvious choice for me to embark on my continuing education. I hold a graduate certificate in corporate social innovation, which I proudly use every day in my role as co-founder and chief growth officer at Toast. In January 2023, Toast launched to close the gender gap in tech. And today we partner with over 100 organizations across Canada and the US to help them hire more women and foster workplaces that invite and attract more diverse candidates. Basically, I have a really super cool job that helps land women roles in tech. I live in Calgary with my husband and two boys, and we love spending our times outdoors and traveling, and I truly feel that I am living my dream life and I have my dream job. As I said, I am not supposed to be here. Statistically speaking, this is not where children like me end up. I was the oldest of three, born to parents who weren't ready for parenthood. I was diagnosed with ADHD at the age of 8, and I often didn't feel like I belonged. I struggled in school. I was often bored and frustrated by the slow pace. I was told things girls with ADHD were often told, such as, sit down, be quiet, don't be so bossy. My father's resentment and worsening alcoholism made my home life increasingly difficult, eventually landing me in foster care. I spent nearly 4 years in group homes and shelters, feeling unsafe and often running away to stay with friends. Growing up, I never felt loved, not the way I saw other daughters be loved. I never felt wanted. I felt trapped and constantly longed for someone to see me and value me. I really wanted to feel seen. I never finished high school. A combination of grit, self-ownership, bravery, and asking the right people the right questions has brought me here today in front of you all. Don't cry. My journey has taught me that our beginnings do not have to define our ends, and that embracing discomfort, taking responsibility for our lives, and persisting through challenges are the keys to success. When I applied at RRU, I was still in the corporate world working at a bank. I did not anticipate that I would be building a startup while managing a full-time course load, parenting 2 young boys, and having a husband as a pilot who spent 17 days a month away from home. I'm going to give a quick shout out to one of my teammates and classmates, Jane, who carried me across the finish line. She's crying right now. Thank you, Jane. I started my program at the same time as Toast was taking off, and I remember logging onto my residency classes and my classmates sharing how they'd read about me in the Globe and Mail that morning. On the outside, it looked very glamorous, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't cry often and contemplate quitting. I think everyone here can relate. It was hard. It was probably one of the hardest, most defining years of my life. We can do hard things. You can do hard things. You all already have if you're sitting here today. The hard things that I've been through have taught me what to release in order to expand and step into my story and my life's work. I want to leave you all with a quote that I once heard that I carry often and reflect on. We were given this baggage to show other people how it can be unpacked. I reflect often on how our beginnings don't have to define our ends and how we can challenge ourselves to ask ourselves daily, how do we navigate adversity that is yet to come? Because if there is anything I can promise you, it inevitably will. Hard things are going to keep happening to us, but we have the choice again and again. We get to choose how to use our experiences for good, choose how to use that diversity of thought and background and experiences that we all bring to our teams, to our communities, to our relationships, and to our families to create success. As you move into your next chapters, I'd like for all of you to ask yourself, what is your core story that sets you apart? Choose something that you care about and do your part in solving our big world problems. The world needs you. I wish you every success graduating class of 2024. Thank you for having me. Good luck.
Thank you, April. That was a fantastic speech. Thank you for being here with us today. Graduates, Royal Roads University is so proud of all of you. Please enjoy this special slideshow that celebrates you. For the official presentation of the graduates, I am pleased to present to you Dr. Veronica Thompson, Vice President, Academic and Provost.
So I'm going to ask our graduates to please rise for presentation to the Chancellor. Thank you. Chancellor, I present to you this graduating class of Royal Roads University on whom you have conferred the degrees, certificates, and diplomas to which they are entitled.
Thank you, Dr. Thompson. Colleagues, we're almost there. I promise. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and on the recommendation of the Academic Council of the University, I have admitted each of you to the credential for which you are entitled. I have invested you with all the due rights, privileges, responsibilities thereto appertaining. May you always be mindful of the motto of our university, living or learning. Congratulations, everyone.
Please be seated. Chancellor and members of the Board of Governors, we will now present the graduates from their respective programs, and we just want to take a moment to acknowledge our graduates who are watching us from afar. So I'd now like to ask Dr. Niels Egger Gupta, the Director of the School of Leadership, to present the graduates that we're celebrating today.
Thank you. I'm honored to present to you graduates from the Doctor of Social Sciences, one of the two highest degrees that the Royal Roads offers. Kristen Nicole Agnello, Royal Roads University Entrance Award, SHRC Vanier Canada Graduate Scholarship, MyTax Accelerate, Governor General's Gold nominee, and her dissertation, In Her Place, Addressing Women's Equity Through Evidence-Based Planning Practice. Supervisor Leela Viswanathan, and will be hooded by Leslie King, Dr. Leslie King. Gary William Hayes, Doctor of Social Sciences. Doctoral Scholarship, MyTax Accelerate, Royal Roads University Student Experience Award, and his dissertation, Docu-Story and Impact Campaigns, examining the dynamics of co-creating change through digital storytelling. Gary will be hooded by his supervisor, Dr. Wendy Rowe. Jose Luis Couto, Doctor of Social Sciences. The dissertation, Born to be Blue, The Constructing of Canadian Police Officers' Identity. Supervisor, Jagris Hodson. Jose Luis Couto will be hooded by Dr. Mary Bernard, the Director of the Doctor of Social Science program. Carolyn Ruth McCrimmon, For the Doctor of Social Sciences, the dissertation, Accountability in the Political Bureaucratic Interface of the Canadian Federal Government. Supervisor, Paul Thomas. Dr. Bernard will also be hooding Carolyn. Beautiful. Fabulous. Okay. Thank you. Monica Mengling Tsai, Doctor of Social Science. Dissertation, Augmented Intelligence in Leadership Development, an interdisciplinary exploration of real-time support within organizational contexts. Supervisor, Robert Aucoin. And Dr. Bernard will also be hooding Monica. I'm honored to present to you graduates from the Master of Arts in Interdisciplinary Studies. Karen Eleanor Everett. Thank you. Robert Guy Ford. Gloria Michelle Fox. Carla Janine Gervin. Masters of Arts in Interdisciplinary Studies and the Graduate Certificate in Leadership. Fantastic. Mary Jeanette Harrison. Harleen Kaur. Alexandra Kovic Bodroja. Claire Margaret Liaros. Philip Manning Joseph Matz. Samantha Ashley Moore. Jane Mary McCashew. Kim Leslie Oldham. Kyla Ava Ruth Ross. Masters of Arts in Interdisciplinary Leadership, Interdisciplinary Studies, and Graduate Certificate in Leadership. Hardeep Singh Sarai. I'm honored to present to you graduates from the Bachelor of Arts in Interdisciplinary Studies. Amelia Valerie Ipkarna. Annie Deborah Kopic. Amy Emilayu Lewis. Leonid Olegovich Sobko. I'm honored to present to you graduates from the Graduate Certificate in Interdisciplinary Studies. Ifomavira Oni Agba. My crew. I'm honored to present to you graduates from the Masters of Arts in Leadership. Jimmy Aiken. Francis Bélanger. I'm really happy to see you too. Charissa Tomas Sejalvo. Kirby William Court. Joshua Donald Cuff. Thank you. Sharon Ilsa Helen Evans. Jane Victoria Gumley. Kristen Nicole Hiodo. Jasprit Kaur Juti. I'm doing really well. Thank you. Jan John. Katrina Gabrielle Klein. Madison Charlotte Klein. Lori Coach. Thank you. Kristen Via Corns. Lynn Lamb. Simone Kanina Lamont. Renee Elizabeth Lorme Gulbranson. Mayana Michelle Marquette. Shauna Catherine McPhillips. Matthew David Mooney. Leslie Yvonne Morris. Sabrina Michiel Mugisa. Abigail Fleur Shakespeare. Gracelyn Joy. Royal Roads University Student Experience Award and the Gwenlock MA in Leadership Scholarship. Okay. Rishi Sanjeev Sharma. Chadwick William Stroud. Sharon Louise Todd. Thank you. Roy William Wallace. Carolyn Brianna Way. Rebecca Avendano. Brant Scott Poirier. Nicely done. Laureen Elizabeth Ray. Yes, thank you. I am honored to present to you graduates from the Master of Arts in Leadership in Executive Leadership. Nicole Christina Allen. Chad William Cowles. MA Leadership in Executive Leadership and the Graduate Certificate in Values-Based Leadership. Thank you. Danielle Marie Dunbar. Chelsea Irene Hamill. Monusha Janakiran. Jennifer Marie Lawrence. Jamie Lee McDermott. Parveen Kar Man. Melissa Leanne Morrow. Edward Gaston Renault. Rachel Thomas. Leanna Thompson, also Alan Cahoon Scholarship winner. Colette Marie Trudeau. Kevin John Van Vliet. Aaron Waugh. Michelle Lee Wilsden. Also, Royal Roads Founders Award and the Royal Roads Entrance Award. Michelle Justine Wilson. I'm honored to present to you graduates from the Master of Arts in Leadership in Health. Jana Elizabeth Abetkoff. I just read the other part.
Mine's way easier.
Okay, good. Guggen Dylan Atwell. Thank you. Heather Miriam Bennett. Erica Joy Berlin Larcombe. Tara Jean Burke. Chantal Catherine Farncombe. Lynn Diane Marie Jerian. Paramjot Kaur Gill. Also winner of the CIHR Canada Graduate Scholarship Masters. Danielle Gorton. Joanna Lynn Hayner. Victoria Jane Harris. Jithu James. Mary Janet Kalpfleisch. Mandy Kennedy. Catherine McHenry Coyote. Paulo Alexandre Martins. Shauna Darlene McGoldrick. Danielle Feliz Michaud. Caitlin Blair Moon. Also, winner of the Shirk Canada Graduate Scholarship Masters and the Royal Roads Founders Award. Gabrielle Elizabeth Morose. Tricia Murdoch. Alice Sarita Nabachwa. Thank you. Anita Marie Oliva. Randa Oram. Erin Morgan Reed. Arlene Richard. Magda Zandi Schwartz. Andre Sequeira. I'm now honored to present to you graduates from the Graduate Certificate in Leadership. Sizani Maposa. I'm now honored to present to you graduates from the Graduate Certificate in Values-Based Leadership. Okay, thank you. Megan Victoria Vaughn. Also, the Graduate Certificate in Executive Coaching. And I am honored to present to you the graduates from the Master of Global Management program. Huatsai. A big round of applause for our graduates. That's it. Our president.
Well, that was an amazing round of applause for our graduates. I wonder if the graduates would give a round of applause for family and friends and faculty. I know we do none of this alone, so I really do want to acknowledge the contributions. So graduates, you've done it. You are now part of a network of Royal Roads graduates, faculty, and colleagues that spans the globe. I do, however, have one final assignment for you. Boo, boo. Where's the tequila? Yes, exactly. I want to ask you to take that courage and inspiration you found here and share it with others. Be the hope, be the inspiration, make the change, be your beautiful, determined selves. And to all of you here today, on behalf of Royal Roads University, thank you so much for coming to celebrate this incredible moment. Thank you for all you've done to support these amazing graduates and help them get to this momentous occasion. I know that you all share my pride in their accomplishments, and I know you join me and the entire Royal Roads University community in wishing them every success. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, everyone. That concludes this afternoon's convocation ceremony, the fourth one of the day, and I think the best of them all. Please remain standing at your seats until the academic platform party and graduates have exited the auditorium. Graduates, please make yourselves directly to the Sherman Jail building across the road for the traditional hat tossing and so many wonderful photo opportunities. Family and friends, you are welcome to join us to celebrate our newest Royal Roads University alumni. Congratulations.
Oh.